Today I want to talk about the freedom of the renewing of your mind. The mind is constantly renewing itself. Literally. Every moment. Fresh, new, alive. The only thing that makes it feel stagnant or stuck or uncomfortable is the thoughts that are perpetuating a story about this moment. But your mind, your awareness of the mind, is eternally free. And I don't just want these to just be words because we hear these words so often. But actually realize this. Actually realize that no matter how you're feeling, no matter what thoughts you're thinking, there is a spaciousness, an awareness of the thoughts, of the feelings, of the emotions, and this is what is eternally free. This is the only thing I truly ever feel called to point to because everything is resolved in this recognition. Every bit of suffering, of pain, of questioning is all resolved when one is resting in the spaciousness of their being. The only thing affecting you is your thoughts. Because you are untouched. In the spaciousness of your awareness. It is thoughts and beliefs associated with the thoughts and feelings associated with the beliefs that are literally the building blocks of your reality. And your thoughts and beliefs are the things that are affecting your emotions, are affecting you. But who are you? Because you say you are many things. But who says? Who is? If I ask you, what's your name? And you think of your name. How do you know that? I'm going to do it with you. What's my name? Christina. How do I know that? I was told it. Who was told it? Me. So who are you? Who am I? This can seem so abstract, but it truly is so grounded and fundamental. If one is willing to investigate for long enough, truly, curiously, again, without ideas of what we think this is, what is reality? What is real? There is a freedom that lies within, that is unaffected by any thought, by any belief, by any vision, by any image that appears. Your concept of yourself might be affected. What people call an ego, which is just a collection of thoughts and beliefs that you have about who you think you are. But there is something that cannot be touched, that is never changing. Your thoughts, your feelings, your beliefs are always changing. Something is not changing. Something is still. Something is alive and new. And the more and more willing you are to let go every thought, every belief, everything that comes in and asserts itself as truth, the more you're willing to release that, the more free you become. And this doesn't mean you just sit around empty all the time, although it is highly beneficial. But what this means is choice. What this means is choice. When you're aware that you are the spaciousness, the thoughts, the feelings, the beliefs that come in, you can decide. Because you realize, I don't need the thoughts to exist. I don't cease to exist if I stop thinking. So I have a choice when I stop thinking for long enough and a thought comes in. Do I want to engage with this thought? Do I want to believe this belief? At least that now there is a choice, which I highly recommend. Choosing. What you wish to see, what you wish to believe, what you wish to feel. And this is not a selfish act, focusing on your inner world, cultivating your inner world, becoming a master of this experience that we call being human. Because when you realize that your world is empty, colors, shapes, and symbols, you gain a sense of inner responsibility in choosing the meanings that you wish to assign to these empty symbols. You make the meaning. And don't you want to create a world that is loving, that is forgiving, that is magical, that is kind? What kind of world do you want to create? Stop looking outside and saying, this is how the world is, because again, this is empty. What gives it life is our belief, our thoughts, our attention, where we focus our attention and what we feed and what we bring to life through our beingness. Your attention is a currency. It is the flow of life. Where will you focus it? Or does life have your attention? Are you selecting where to look and what to think, what to believe? Or are you receiving, consuming? And there's nothing wrong with consumption, but here I am talking about creating a new way, envisioning a new possibility and potential for life on this planet. And if we're not going to do it, who is? You can think this is woo-woo or whatever the mind will create. But if you truly want to see a more beautiful, harmonious, peaceful, loving world, you need to learn what that feels like, embody that, and then radiate that outward. We are all solely responsible for this inner world. And of course, the outer mirrors the inner. It's like the mirror analogy. You don't go up to a mirror and then wait for it to smile. You smile, and then you see it in the mirror. You, and then. Become aware. Become aware of everything that's going on in your inner world. Start with the stories that you're telling. Listen. Listen. And realize that a story is going on. You can close the book and start writing something new. And this goes into every aspect of your life. Start with yourself, though. And I promise you, I'm only speaking from experience, from direct experience of how the seeming outer world changes when the inner world changes. I would not waste your time. But discover it for yourself. Ride the breath. Ride the breath in to the center of your being. Listen to it. Listen to your breath like it was going to tell you a secret. For long enough. Until you find that place, that resting place. And lucky for you, it's always here. You couldn't escape it if you tried. You couldn't be hearing these words without it. I love you. Go play. Go imagine. Give yourself some love. Give yourself some